Trident. A powerful weapon with the ability to shake the world.
Having the Trident in our very own hands, we aspire to create
and influence, and together we try with tenacity.
And we are Trident Racing.
Working with a pretty tight budget, we decided to record and edit our presentation video this time around. We envisioned a rotating body concept for our video, but to rent a studio, camera track and a rotating platform is not totally in our budget. So we come up with our very own rotating platform, adopting the Lazy Susan's concept, a rotating tray that is normally used in serving food and decorating cake in a large scale.
We created a supplementary animated presentation using the Movely app, together with the traditional printed out proposals for the potential sponsors to make them visually attracted and interested. Being very realistic, we know that the best target group for us to reach, spread the words of our sponsors is through the school community. So, we decided to have a wall of sponsors specially designed and dedicated to display our sponsors' logos so that the school community will be aware of the contributions given by these companies. Being millennials, we are aware that the best way to get our message across is by doing it through social media. In order to do this, we asked our Insta-famous friends to promote our team using their accounts.
To achieve a faster car, the stabilizer and align wheel is very crucial as they play a very big role in maintaining the acceleration of the car. When the car's wheels are not aligned properly, many technical errors start to arise. For an example, the car doesn't go in a straight line during the race, or maybe the wheel tends to make friction with one of the part in the body. This will not only complicate the movement of the car, but at the same time it decreases the acceleration of the car. Therefore, WSC was created. WSC is also known as the Wheel Stabilizing Component. This system was created in a way so that the car's wheels align straight and at the same time are both able to balance and keep the car stable. This is well maintained and good symmetry for the car, and the material used for this product is acrylonitrile retardant terrain, also known as ABS.
We use polyurethanes to make our car stronger. Polyurethanes is a plastic polymer that is in a liquid form. Once we manufacture the car, we will apply the polyurethane on the car. Once it's hardened, it forms a strong protective shell on the wood that can protect the car from any scratch and helps prevent massive damage on the car.
There's nothing compares to obtaining advice from those who have experienced the competition themselves. They have been there, done that. A collaboration with Demo, a group of past participants, has helped us in so many ways, especially in helping us to first understand the requirements of the competition and giving us all the tips and tricks we never knew we needed. Demo also has provided us with a SolidWorks training session in our school that is now the privilege of designing is not only exclusive to F1 members only, but to the school members who are interested too.
Being in the F1 in School STEM Challenge for so many years now, we have come a long way to understand that the only way to improve our performance is to learn from our past mistakes. We have tasted how it is to deal with various mishaps during our previous competitions. With that in mind, we make sure a continuous communication with our school previous teams, X2R, Nexus and Phoenix, happens so that we are not repeating the same mistakes. We learned it the hard way and we believe that's the best way of learning.
It has been 3 years now that SMK Bandaputra and Merlimau Polytechnic Melaka has collaborated in providing us the knowledge and equipment needed for the completion of the F1 in Schools project. We will forever be in depth with their dedicated lecturers who has aided us in understanding all the concepts in making a great car as well as teaching us on how to manufacture our own car from scratch. The continuous support and supervision has given us the first-hand experience on how it feels to complete a project and a higher level of education, especially in engineering, something that we will never obtain in school.
I hugely believe that the experience I gained throughout the completion of the project is a very practical way of learning. Having to learn physics concepts and to apply those knowledge into design making in synchrony, on top of doing it digitally using computer-aided design software, at first was very intimidating since I am the youngest in the team and physics was something that I am familiar with. However, after some times, I learned that learning all the concepts wasn't that difficult as long as I have the right attitude towards learning. Besides all of this technical knowledge I acquire, I also learned that it's very important to have respect and be a good listener whenever anyone is voicing out their opinion. And I learned to use the best way to voice out mine too.
2 years ago, people might know me as a shy, clumsy little Nick. I didn't know how to outspeak my own opinion. I didn't really know a single thing about designing or using any graphical software. With a little engineering passion in me, I gave F1 in School STEM Challenge a go. Little did I know that F1 in school managed to change me in so many ways into who I am today. It has molded me into a new individual for what I've gone through for the past 2 years being in this competition. I kept learning new stuff every day. I started to get familiar with designing and using graphical software. I've come a long way today, and I'm given this responsibility to lead a team, to engineer the fastest car, and to be a great teammate for my team. Being in the competition, I'm a work in progress to better myself in a better perspective. Being aware that I have to lead, my voice is being heard, and I have so many eyes on me that I have to be careful in every single step that I take. I've changed myself into being more disciplined person, manage my time well, and I give respect, and I eventually gain it. This Trident I have in hand will definitely be wisely used.
I'm known to be very cheerful and happy-go-lucky all the time. I was not used to being rejected. My first experience to be rejected by a company during a sponsorship application really got my feet on the ground. I realized that nothing in life comes easy and not everything goes according to my way. I learned to be more persistent and not take anything personally. Joining the F1 in School STEM Challenge has trained me to become a more professional and confident regarding my decisions. I gained a good lesson from the School of Hard Knocks, and these experiences helped me smooth out every single rough edge that I had.
Involving in F1 in school is no easy task, as it is about teamwork and creativity. This is the second time for me being a graphic designer for a team, yet there are still too many things to be learned, and the journey has never been mundane. During my early involvement in F1 in school, I was recruited to be part of the last year's F1 team, Phoenix. With zero basic of Photoshop, I had no idea on even how and where to start. But with a lot of guidance and support from teachers and team members, I slowly picking up the pace. And this designing knowledge came in handy when our team managed to be part of our school Teachers' Day celebration and help out with designing the car. It was so good to be able to give back to our school. Now, not only I can paint a mustache on the selfie image, but I can also transform the selfie image from this into Thanos.